Hello everyone, I'm Ashish and I came to the US this September for my Masters in Project Management at Northeastern University, Boston. I shot a travel vlog, so please watch it till the end. I've started my travel in Visakhapatnam and had a layover in Doha, so I've explored the whole city of Doha. So please watch the video, I'll show you the city. And finally I've reached Boston, so I hope you enjoy the video. I have started my journey by telling my dog Max goodbye. Felt sad because I don't know when I'll meet him again. Just like that, months of anticipation turned into reality as I was leaving my house with my family. To gain something meaningful, we often have to sacrifice what is closest to our hearts. Leaving my family to pursue my dreams abroad isn't easy, but I know sometimes the greatest growth comes from the hardest goodbyes. Some of my other family members also came with me to the airport in different vehicles. We have reached the airport as hours felt like minutes. I have said my goodbyes to all my family members except my parents and my brother who came with me till Delhi. We have boarded our first flight from Visakhapatnam to Delhi. The views from the flight were incredible. After almost 2 hours of flight, we have landed in Delhi. We have stayed in Delhi overnight at a hotel since I had an early morning flight. In the morning, we have booked a cab and made our way to the airport. In that moment, I realized that I was leaving behind everything I've ever known. The cab ride was bittersweet. It was a mix of quiet pauses and brief conversations, as if we were all holding on to our last moments together before I left the country. Finally, we have reached the airport. I said my final goodbyes to my family as I walked into the airport alone. As I have entered the airport, I have checked in my baggage and collected my boarding passes. I went through the immigration and I couldn't film much as it was prohibited. I made a good decision by reaching the airport early as the process took 1.5 hours. I had a ton of time on my hands, so I have explored the Delhi airport. Now I'll show you Delhi's duty free. I had my first flight from Delhi to Doha and it was a 4-hour flight. After waiting at the boarding gate for a while, they have started the boarding process. It was rainy season, so I prayed for a favorable weather. I was filled with both excitement and sadness as I was boarding the flight to leave the country. I have booked my flight well in advance, so I got a great deal on the ticket. So if anyone's planning for fall intake, book your flights as early as July. They have provided me with a pillow, blanket and a headset. Every seat has a screen in front of it for entertainment. It has a lot of info about Qatar, as you can see, and for entertainment they have many movies, sitcoms, etc. They have a lot of preloaded games too, and you can even check the status of your flight journey. The skies were clear and the flight has started its ascent towards Doha. The plane does not have blinds, but it has a button through which we can make the glass dark so that the light does not enter the glass. Here you can see that the glass is progressively getting darker. About 2 hours into the journey, they have started the meal service. The food was really good. They have provided a salad, chicken biryani, orange juice, mango dessert, and finally bread and butter. And honestly, everything tasted really good. Just like that, the plane has reached Doha. I have not applied any filters on the video. It is very yellowish because the city is surrounded by desert. We have finally landed and the airport is very futuristic with trains running through it. And also the greenery inside the airport is very refreshing. I had a ton of time in my hands, so I started exploring the airport. It generally has everything, and the airport is filled with many art installations and cool cars. I have decided to explore Doha through a guided tour hosted by the city. So I have taken a transit visa. About 20 of us boarded the bus and they have started the tour. This is the airport's parking. It has hundreds of installations to protect the cars from the heat. And by the way, it was very hot. They took us to 3 locations and the first one is the harbor. From now you can hear the tour guide explaining about the city.
All of you remember the first day of school, first day of university, first day of job, and first day of interview as well. Why? Because it's a new feeling for you. It's a new vibes for you. Because that's what it will always remain in your. On that location, I can give you 10 minutes that you collect your pictures and get back to the bus. 10 minutes, okay? Then we all sit in a bus and move to our second stop. Our second stop called Qatar Cultural Village, the Architecture Center. In the Qatar Cultural Village, I will give you a walking tour. Look at your left side, you can see the Qatar National Museum. This museum designed in 2018 by one of the French architects called Jean Nouvel. The design, the concept is taken from desert rose, that is kind of a stone which is made up of different types of minerals. So once you get inside, it connects you from the old history and nationality of everyone. So whenever a person have a look on their flag, they will feel proud and they will feel bold. All the flags you have seen, it represents that worldwide embassies exist in Qatar. This means Qatar doesn't have any unhealthy relationship with any other country. So Qatar hold a very safe and secure relationship with over all the world. That is why Qatar put all the flags here.
What did he say is the name of this place?
Right. In this location, the fishing is allowed. People want to hug the fish, and here are some wooden boats as well. People give rent to enjoy their free moments.
This is the second place. It is called Architectural Village. It has many cafes and stores. As the temperature was very hot, the AC is running through the underground. It's my first time seeing this. Take a look at the gorgeous buildings in the city. On our way to the third place, we came across a camel shelter. The final place is the old market. It has a ton of shops to buy souvenirs, perfumes and everything else. And this place took me back hundreds of years. After exploring the place a bit, I have tried the local ice cream there and it was really good.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is a 3-hour tour and is completely worth it if you have extra time at your hand. I went back to the airport and had dinner. My flight was at midnight, so I have tried my best to stay awake so that I can sleep in the flight in order to avoid any jet lag since I am landing in Boston in the morning. To be honest, I have slept for around 9 hours of the 13-hour flight and I have missed a meal too. But when I woke up, I was greeted by these serene views. At this point, I have purchased the airplane Wi-Fi and I have called my family. For breakfast, they have served paratha, keema, fresh fruits, chia seed dessert, along with orange juice. After breakfast, I have tried watching a movie, but I have slept again. The flight almost reached Boston. Watching land after 13 hours gave me a sense of relief. The view of the reflection of the sun in the water is refreshing. The aerial view of Boston seemed pretty amazing. It is a combination of concrete jungle and nature. And just like that, I have landed in Boston. This is where immigration starts. The red line is for citizens and the blue line, which is up ahead, is for non-citizens. It took me 30 minutes to clear immigration, and after that I went to the baggage claiming area and I have claimed my bags. And by the way, you need to pay for the trolley, so it's better to carry cash. I was very excited about entering the US because it's a different vibe out here. My excitement quickly faded away as it took me about 30 minutes to find the Uber zone. For any first time I saw there, it's called central parking. I have carried cash and card, but Uber does not accept any of them unless you have a valid US phone number. So I was stuck there for a good 40 minutes. Then suddenly an Indian guy came to me and booked a cab for me. I neither had a cell phone service nor Wi-Fi to call my roommates, so this was a big relief to me. My first impressions of Boston was that it had a very chill vibe overall, and the people here are very nice. This is my first morning here in Boston, and the view from my apartment is incredible. This is the tram that we use every day to travel, and now I have added some clips to show you the vibe of the city. The city is well connected by the metro system. The people here are pretty chill. Boston is rich in history and I highly recommend it to everyone. It offers the energy of a big city without the overwhelming atmosphere. It's perfect. Boston locals head to the seaport on weekends to relax and hang out. This is the Boston's iconic Quincy Market. The vibe here is absolutely incredible. If you're planning to visit this area, be sure to stop by Regina's Pizzeria. It has one of the best pizzas here in Boston. And here are some night views of the city. So this is the end of the video. I tried to upload the video earlier, but I had a lot of workload, so I was not able to. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.